American absurdist comedy drama Everything Everywhere All at Once is currently showing in cinemas across the globe, starring Michelle Yeoh as Evelyn Kwan Wong. However, the movie could have looked a whole lot different had the writing/directing team of The Daniels gotten their first choice actor on board. Today, we are discussing how Jackie Chan was originally wanted for the main role, and how the directing duo Daniels have created a multiverse with just $14 million. Stay tuned. Let's jump straight in then. What is the movie all about? Everything Everywhere All at Once follows Michelle Yeoh's Evelyn Wong, who is simply moving through life on autopilot. She struggles to keep her head above water, but things take a turn to Weirdville pretty quickly as she finds out she is the key to saving the multiverse. This is just the start of the craziness, however, as she soon realizes she has the ability to call on the knowledge and expertise of her other selves from across the multiverse, which are, of course, infinite, in a bid to save the multiverse from utter destruction. Also stopping by to lend their acting talents are Stephanie Hsu, who you probably remember from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, as well as the legendary Jamie Lee Curtis, Ke Quan, and James Hong, as well as Harry Shum Jr. and Jenny Slate round out the cast, who are all being overseen by the Daniels writing/directing team Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. Speaking recently, Kwan explained how the script was just incredible and involved a whole range of emotions, from laughter to sadness and everything in between. It also spans across different genres, including action, sci-fi, and drama, meaning it has a little something for everybody. Kwan also explained that the filming was completed in just 38 days, saying, "It was also great to witness on set how the Daniels brought all those beautiful words together and put it up on the screen. Have you seen it yet?" And the movie is already being tipped for awards. Those in the know on the award circuit are tipping Ke Quan to win Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Waymond Wong in the Daniels' new universe-bending comedy. Quan, who you might recognize as Harrison Ford's young sidekick from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom back in 1984, has received plenty of plaudits for his work on the film, and the applause he is now receiving for the portrayal represents one of the biggest acting comeback stories in recent times. Before last year's Finding Ohana, Quan hadn't been seen on screen for 20 years, since 2001's Second Time Around. However, the Vietnam-born actor has enjoyed a late resurgence in his career, which his longtime fans are undoubtedly delighted about. But is talk of a Best Supporting Actor Oscar a little premature? Well, when we look at the serious lack of firm favorites for the honor right now, then probably not, right? Quan has been quietly amassing support from various influential characters around Hollywood, and the category has become synonymous with veteran actors being rewarded for their long struggles in recent years. However, it is thought he will probably be up against established Irish actor Brendan Gleeson for his turn in Banshees of Inisherin, and Judd Hirsch for The Fabelmans. Do you guys think Quan has a decent chance at bagging an Oscar? Let us know below. Another of the movie's stars has recently picked up an award. Stay tuned to hear about it. Although she won't receive her award until the end of the month, it has recently been announced that legendary actress Jamie Lee Curtis will be recognized with the Hollywood Icon Award at the upcoming Women's Guild Cedars Sinai's Disco Ball event. Curtis plays IRS Inspector Deirdre Beaubierdre in the Daniels hit film, but it is her almost 50-year career for which she will be recognized at the end of the month. The event will be hosted by Seinfeld's Jason Alexander and will also include honors for Nadine Schiff-Rosen and Fred Rosen, who will be given a humanitarian award. Curtis has enjoyed somewhat of a resurgence in recent years and has also recently starred as her iconic Laurie Strode for the final time in Halloween Ends. Of course, she has also appeared in some other epic films throughout her stellar career, including James Cameron's 1994 smash hit True Lies, in which she played a bored housewife who seeks excitement due to the dull existence. And she also has a couple of new films in the works too, which will be out next year. Haunted Mansion, and Borderlands, which we can't wait for. Give us your favorite Curtis role below. So, what's all this about Jackie Chan? Well, if you've already seen the movie, you will have noticed how Michelle Yeoh appears to have been perfectly cast for the role of Evelyn Wong. But it could have all been so very different. The film has so far been handed plenty of plaudits due to the mix of genres on show, and it has this week been revealed that it is the highest grossing A24 movie yet, even after its relatively short run thus far, taking us on an emotional roller coaster of a journey across the multiverse. The show very nearly cast Jackie Chan in the lead. Yes, you heard us. The Shanghai Noon star almost appeared in the lead role of the already cult film, but unfortunately, he wasn't available during production. The film was reportedly written with Chan in mind, and if rumors are to be believed, Michelle Yeoh was first of all cast as Chan's wife. Of course, with Jackie not being available, the script was quickly rewritten, with Yeoh leading. Daniel Kwan said of the situation, "You never know with the alchemy of storytelling how things will fall. Swapping the characters made it more personal, which gave us a wealth of experience to imbue into the story. Suddenly, it became a lot easier to write and imagine." And Michelle Yeoh herself revealed how surprised she was after reading the altered script, but ultimately said her primary need is to be challenged. Were you guys surprised at this news? So, how did the Daniels manage to make the film on such a small budget? Let's see. By now, Everything Everywhere All at Once has made $100.6 million. But you would never have predicted that if you knew how much the studio had pumped into the film. Just $14 million. Jonathan Wong, producer of the movie, explained that their approach to filmmaking is similar to the scene in Apollo 13, where they throw the tools on the table, and explained that this is all the astronauts have to assist them. He said they asked themselves, "We have $14 million. We have all this stuff. How are we going to squeeze it in and make a thing?" The Daniels, who were behind the bizarre 2016 film Swiss Army Man, have been planning their newest endeavor ever since then. And once Yeoh was installed in the lead, things apparently began to fall into place. The creative team decided that the way forward was to bring in lesser-known actors, but not complete unknowns. Production designer Jason Kiswarday was also being audited at the time, which, of course, the main character is also going through. So they decided to use the actual documentation in some shots for a touch of authenticity. Kiswarday said, "I brought in copies of my audit paperwork, and we peppered it in with the set dressing. I was partially completely devastated, but at the same time thought, wow, this is the real stuff. We need to get this in here. Pretty cool, right?" What else do we know about the production? Then, the crew actually hired a cultural consultant to furnish the Wong family apartment, which Kiswarday explained made the crew feel better that it was more authentic. The apartment set was also built from scratch in the same location as the office building they had used in other shots. However, the team had to be economical, given the fact that some of the sets were only being used for a few seconds in the movie. Apparently, the Daniels wanted locations that could be used for more than one scene, which would have gone some way to reduce their budget. This way, they were able to shoot maybe 10 different setups in a day, which is normally borderline impossible. According to the production designer, costumes were Shirley Kurata's domain, and she was able to narrow down the look of the movie after the Daniels gave her a little Pinterest board of looks they thought were cool. Of course, the challenge was then to go out and find those threads, but she also admitted to going to visit her mom to figure out what she was wearing. Brilliant. She also revealed how different costumes were made out of things like a salsa-style outfit and a pro wrestling leotard, which will also have brought down the budget considerably. Of course, Kurata had to get creative with the wardrobe, as she only had about $400 to spend on each look, which, when you compare that to other bigger budget films, is simply a pittance. As usual, thanks for joining us today, and don't forget to tune in again next time for some more fun reveals. And why not do us a big favor by liking today's video and also sharing it with any fans of the movie you know of. Bye guys!